Live? Live. Yep. By the time I hit the dough, I saw hoes on the floor.
Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, hey.
All right, anyways.
Haircut? Whoa,
Jsonda.
haircuts all around.
I don't look like an old man anymore.
Jsonda.
Wilson?
Z-Man.
Hot dog butter.
Hot dog butter. Philip McCrevice.
A big old Philip
Taint
right there.
wrinkle.
Oh boy.
I thought it'd be Taint Tickler.
Welcome everybody to John Wilkes Boofing.
Well, there will be no boofing.
We said Taint Tickler already. And I accidentally showed this to my mom.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I did. I warned everybody not to show my mom, all these times.
He did it himself.
I did it myself. One of the shorts, when I went to the Cleveland Museum of Art, I was showing her like the, we are the Knights Who Say Ni.
We are the Knights Who Say Ni. What? Ni.
What?
Do what we say, or we will say ni.
We're even too young for that. He's definitely too young.
Wait. Is this like Mel Brooks?
Monty Python.
Monty Python.
Monty Python, that's better. Okay,
Monty
I had
Python
a
and Holy
feeling.
Grail?
Yeah,
When they travel from place to place, they clap coconuts together. Clap, 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 clap.
That's just a flesh wound. No, it's not.
Your arm is missing.
He's just a
flesh
flesh
wound.
You know.
I don't remember those lines though. I haven't seen that movie in a minute, but that's a great movie.
So my buddy Scott is like dead. Like he even still comes at me about you not knowing who Zach Morris was. Like
Zach Morris
he comes
is
at me.
trash.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Dude, those videos.
Red
are
Hot
great.
Chili Peppers?
Zach Morris.
Oh god. Save it for the audience when someone pops in. Oh, by the way, I found out who our mystery viewer is.
Who?
Actually, he's a mystery viewer and he's a mystery fan appreciator because he said he met Ed the other day.
Yeah, Jason then. Was it
Yeah.
Jason? Yeah, I ran into Jason, one of your buddies over. I was trying out that swing that just opened up for
The
golf.
golf?
Yeah. Talked to him a minute. I didn't mean to like stop talking to him, but man, I got timed on that whole thing. So like, it was a point where I felt like if I just started talking, I would have lost my whole course that I paid for.
Oh, they time you for
Yeah.
what
so
is it, like a simulator?
So it's an hour for I think it was like $36. $35?
An hour in heaven for $36.
Cheapest whore I've ever heard of in my entire
Dude, I know, right?
What was her name?
I don't remember.
Sandy Greens?
No, it was like
Sandy Bunker?
cinnamon.
I don't
Smell
remember.
that credit card to go. 25 years old. Her name is Cinnamon, and she has daddy issues.
What the hell is that from?
Nothing. It's just that's how I feel like if you go to a strip club. It's just how I feel.
That's something I feel like Barney Rubble would say.
Barney Rubble.
No, Barney Stinson.
I was saying Barney Rubble would not say that.
Yeah, Barney Stinson, better.
Barney Rubble, I'm in trouble.
Maybe Barney the dinosaur, but we never know. No?
Why aren't you seizing the girl? I have a big head and tiny arms.
All right. So what do you got for us, Nick?
Did I send you everything I had earlier?
I know nothing about any of these topics. Look, Nick, he's smart as fuck. Ed is smart as fuck. I'm an idiot. I don't know anything.
I tried to watch the Tucker Carlson Donald Trump interview. I just fell asleep.
Oh, I finally got through the whole thing.
Well,
He said some wacky stuff.
That's what they
Yeah.
watch. That's what they watch. They're sitting there.
I saw the beginning. Hey, I had to do some research. I'm trying to put in the effort.
They're bickering about news articles, and I had my right ball was hurting, so I sent him. I sent it in the group like, you ever like get that ball pain and like you think you're gonna lose a testicle?
Yeah. Actually, that was you. I was thinking about that the other day because I'm like, did somebody just ask me about this? I'm like, yeah, sometimes it is a little fright you get there for a moment, and you're like,
well, yeah, we're going tit for tat, like going like a theoretical and
Yeah, they're talking about
shit
like credible news articles, and I'm like, my ball hurts.
that. Ooh, look, we got a bee. Maybe the bee will get on frame.
we should just name him so he's our friend. Can we name him Carl?
I was gonna go with B the Sebastian the bee.
Oh, Sebastian B. Sebastian.
Ooh, that didn't sound
Or we
good.
can name him Buzz,
Oh,
Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz
Buzz
Lightyear,
Lightyear.
or even like Buzz McAllister from Home Alone.
Oh yeah, he had the buzz cut.
Yep.
Show off your haircut, please.
Oh, I got a haircut. Thanks, Steph.
Oh, thanks,
It's
Dad.
I got hat hair, but thanks,
Ooh,
Steph.
nice head hair. These guys got some fresh cuts, and I still am rocking like the terrible like $8.99 great clips that I hate. So I'll hide it with the hat every time.
go to Roots.
When you get called handsome and you're like,
Go on, brush your shoulders
Excuse
off.
me, there. You got a little bit of dirt on your shoulder. Brush it off real quick.
Got 99 problems and they all dirt.
I got 99 problems, and money could solve 98 and a half of them.
Yeah.
98 of them.
Speaking of money, if you come to Fats, you won't have to spend a lot. It's Fats Girls Gone Wild. You can't see it because it's written backwards. But we're sucking down the $2 beers.
$2
got
beers till
$5
7. Most of them stop at 6. They do it till 7.
$5 pizza.
I mean, I dig when they say Fats Girls Gone Wild, but I feel like one wrong placement of lettering could be
Fat Girls
Gone Wild. Ooh, nice.
Is that something you'd subscribe to? No.
I mean,
How do you know he doesn't already?
yeah.
It's
he
one of
does
his
it for free.
one of his 32 volumes of subscription.
Yeah.
No, he does the free subscriptions. He doesn't pay for them.
Well, that's not a subscription then. That's just
Yeah, I subscribe to YouTubers.
a filthy casual.
No, there are free subscriptions. Exactly, free YouTube subscriptions and shit.
Yeah. Like Rick Shields. Or Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast, kind of a dick. Wow, I feel like I'm gonna get canceled for saying that.
This motherfucker. Every time
Threw it at me
I looked
earlier.
through
I
my
thought he
vape.
wanted me to
I
have
looked
it.
at my vape, and I'm like, "Where the fuck is my vape?" And then Ed's sitting there
Check
just
the
going,
pockets. He checks the pockets.
just fucking ripping the shit out of it.
Okay, what's your favorite animal noise?
Don't do the elephant, man.
Turtles having sex.
That is a good one, actually. That's a very good one. Because that's literally the noise they make.
That's horrific. Imagine the smell.
200 years of no washing.
Well, anyway.
You ever hear a dog laugh from being tickled? That is mine. And the elephant.
The elephant in the room. Had to get through it. I couldn't wait. It was building up inside of me.
You're just sitting there like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Yeah. Just another thing I got to get out right now is bloviating.
Bloviate.
That was bloviate.
That's the word of the week from 2 weeks ago. I forgot to say.
No, you said it.
I did?
Pretty sure you did.
Well, maybe we were bloviating too much. I forgot if I said bloviate or not. What was your
Wasn't
word?
that the one when I used
I feel like that's a dirty
waffling?
term.
Waffling. Yeah, you want waffling.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
dirty
you did
term, I
bloviate.
feel like.
Right? Yeah, it was actually... Josh was the one who gave out the bloviate word.
Like me, like we were all just waffling on each other, and then I bloviated all over Nick. That's what it feels
Yeah, it
like.
doesn't sound good.
No, it does not.
I don't like that.
You can clearly tell who actually knows what words mean and who doesn't.
Whatever. Exasperate or whatever I said.
Exacerbate?
Exacerbate.
No, we could do that. We could just write some big words out for John and have him try to pronounce them.
Are you a master debater?
I masturbate a lot.
Master
I'm
debater?
a master debater. Like I will master debate
All forms of debate?
all forms of debating.
All right, we're bloviating, guys.
We're into the bloviation zone. That's like the danger zone. Hello, mystery person. Too small to see. That's probably
That's
the one
okay.
who met Ed. Who knows?
Hey,
What does it say? Ed's too small to see?
no, here's
No,
my
whoever's in the
comment
corner.
No.
Right there. Who's that? Hello! What's good?
All right, so lay one of your topics out because I know nothing about them.
section. All right,
Okay.
you just want to jump to Trump and Tucker?
Probably not.
No, I'll do it last.
F it, we'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. This shit sucks.
Well, yeah, I was just trying to get the weeklies in, like Song of the Week, Restaurant of the Week.
Who got killed this week?
The
Didn't we
kid-
lose somebody that was important that did that game show? What's his
Bob
name?
Barker,
99,
but,
right?
Bob Barker, but we also lost Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk.
Right,
Bob
Terry
Barker
Funk.
got closest to 100 without going over.
Yeah, he
You
did.
just lost us a whole
He
bunch of
did.
viewers because that joke is getting so
I
overused.
like that. Was a good one.
Have you been on the internet today? Because that is
No.
everywhere. It
Oh,
is
really?
everywhere. Yes.
Bob Barker, he made a guest appearance in How I Met Your Mother.
All right, so what was one of your topics?
Very modern.
Is this thing reusable?
What is
Not
it?
anymore.
What is it?
It's like one of those toppers for your beer, that carries a 6-pack.
It is reusable.
But you've seen the ones that are like made out of like plastic and they killed the ducks. So you have to cut them all up.
Yeah.
And I've seen the ones like this, but they're all solid. They're definitely reusable. This one, I'm just like, should I cut it up to not kill the ducks or not?
Hang on, let me find out if it's reusable real quick.
Pop.
Yep, it's reusable.
You're not the duck I'm trying to save.
You don't feel like, though, that like if a duck's head somehow...
I don't think it's going to get it out.
Well, if an animal managed to fit their head through there, it'd be even harder to get it out.
Well, yeah, even if it was cut, though, like, it's not going to pull it out, even if you did have a slip on here.
So what the hell am I supposed to do with this thing? I can't just throw it in the trash.
Again.
All right, Dan, put it in there a second, then.
No, that's how ducks get at it.
No, it's not. They get at it because they're ducks.
Wait a minute. It's stuck. There's proof it doesn't work.
Oh, this is a one-way only type of thing?
Yeah.
You got a new cock ring, everybody.
Yeah,
And there goes the sponsors.
one of these little holes.
We had sponsors?
No, all we have is friends of the podcast.
That's fine.
Comes to fucking
I've
beat.
lost enough this month. I can lose a couple more.
You lost sponsors this month?
If they're called friends, yes.
Damn, brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Fatality.
Nope.
Did you give him a power slam?
Do Mortal Kombat. Do Mortal
I
Kombat
wish.
games. Comes out in a few weeks.
Is there supposed to be a new movie coming out? Or
I-
they're still making it?
They're still making it, but all that, the COVID shit fucked it up. And
what
then
about the Writers'
the
strike,
Writers
too?
Guild fucked it up too.
Oh, yeah,
so-
apparently people
Dude,
are
that's-
panicking about the writer's strike.
So I was listening to one there. So there's a picket thing going on where they're supposed to have in the laws for reunions where they're allowed to picket, and then they're supposed to have neutral entrances for these, like for when they're filming shows and stuff, where they go in at. But if where they're not allowed to picket at those neutral lines. But if they show proof that like people that are like aren't supposed to go in through there that work on the show or are actors for the show that are going through that way when they're not supposed to be, they're allowed to move their picket line to what was a neutral zone. And they weren't able to prove that that's what they were doing with Young and the Restless. They identified some of the actors from it going into one of the studios on that neutral.
I'm blacking out right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to figure it out too. Oh no, neutral picket zones.
Yeah.
Oh, net neutrality and chill zone.
Yeah, neutral picket.
Where
Same
you're not
thing.
allowed to have them because it disrupts, like, you're not allowed to completely disrupt the business or the flow of traffic, but you are allowed to
Like
slow it down.
people like
and-
sitting on the freeway.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think people shouldn't sit on the freeway because they get run over by cars.
I would hope so.
Okay, so kind of bad, but do you ever go on YouTube and watch
No.
people running over protesters on the freeway?
Jesus Christ, no.
I don't know why
It's
we
it's
don't-
actually kind of satisfying because it's like play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
I mean, I've heard people tell other people to go play in traffic. When you go play in traffic, you know what the end result is.
There was
I
one.
thought those were parents.
There was one where it was these people were like just sitting and blocking traffic on the
All right, I messed
freeway.
it up for you.
It was a fucking Subaru, and it just
How you fixed it?
just blasted through them, boom, and kept going. And I'm like,
Subaru!
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of get it.
Well, with the
Oh, it's Pauletta. And I know they've got scab riders. Oh, riders. Scab riders.
So like,
How does one become a scab rider? Because that sounds fun.
the last season of Cobra Kai? 'Cause
tattooing.
it's supposed to be the final
Tattooing.
season. It's final season of Cobra Kai. That's actually getting prolonged.
Cobra Kai is another season.
There's the last season of it, but it's getting prolonged because of that Writers Guild.
He told terrible jokes. I'm walking away.
All right, go get a beer, bud.
Yeah.
This is now the John and Ed podcast, brought to you by beer and nicotine vapes.
My nicotine vape. My nicotine vape. And bees. God, fucking bees.
Dude, leave Bees Aldrin alone.
Buzz McAllister.
Yeah.
All right.
Lightning McQueen.
All right, Ed. So talk to me. What were you talking about earlier? We were talking about what was they? Fuck, I can't even remember.
We were
God
talking
damn
about
it!
golf for a minute there.
I got no.
That was fun.
It was kind of a mixture of it, but I got a little buzz going on, so I kind of missed it.
It's okay.
All right, Ed. Well,
Should have some of that Red Bull.
tell me something about golf.
All right. drawing or fading with your irons, a lot of people think like when you draw a ball, like when you make it hook to the left, it's because you're going from the inside out as you're hitting the ball. But when they teach you how to draw the ball with your irons or hook it, what they tell you to do is turn your club face, so it's like they tell it to turn it in or out. So if you want to fade it right, you turn it just a little bit open as you hit the ball, and it puts a spin on it so it goes right. And now if you want to do it left, you just slightly closed in as it comes through, and that hooks it left.
So when I was a kid, and I was golfing with my dad and my brother, my dad used to get the little miniature shot glasses, or the little shots, hide them in his golf bag. So you didn't have to buy them. Me and my dad are in the golf cart coming around the corner, and my brother is well beyond sober. And we come around the corner and go over a bridge where it went over like a little creek river thing. We come around the corner and look, and my brother and his friend are getting out of the golf cart, and it is teetering off of the bridge.
Oh, no. I remember I was at Little Mountain. We were on the 8th hole. Right next to us is the first hole. And there's this little bridge part, no railings on it, and it's just a line of like washway or drain area basically. But it's pretty deep. It's like about 4 feet deep off the bridge. This guy should have taken his golf club all the way to his ball. Instead, he takes it, tries to lock it, and the thing just rolls backwards into the creek. I hear it go, choo-choo, while I'm on the green on the 8th hole. And then I look over, the guy doesn't even notice his golf cart just rolled all the way off the path into the creek.
Dope.
And I'm waiting. I'm just watching him. I watch it. He hits his ball, then he walks over to his golf cart and he sees it and he goes,
Hits the ball.
he does a quick little look. He's like, he walks over real slow, and then you see it hit him. The horror on his face, like, how am I going to explain this to these guys?
Trying to do like hand signals to whatever you're talking about. Like,
Nick, you had topics. Talk
Yeah, pick
about
one of your
the
topics, man.
what do you want? Do you want show of the week or do you want history of the week?
Show of the week.
All right, Roman helmet guy.
Now, okay, so I didn't ask because I was at work, but we're talking Roman helmet guy, are you talking like a porno where he like puts his balls over the face and because I didn't know, and then you lay your dong along their nose so it looks like a Roman helmet?
No dongs. It's everything is above the waist. Actually,
technically that is too. It's just it's on their face.
You only see the guy from the waist up, so I'm not sure what's happening outside the camera lens. But it's this dude that wears this Roman helmet, and he goes on TikTok and he just like gives like little history lectures. They're like 1 to 2 minutes long, and he's like super cool if you're a nerd. So he just like talks about like different characters throughout history, and he's like, Cleopatra, she was cool because she was actually not black, and then she. And then she was,
Okay.
And she was also like a sexy minx, and she knew how to speak like 7 different languages, and she would entice all the men to go on her lover barge. Yeah, her lover barge that floated down the River Nile, and they just went on there and they made sexy times, and everybody liked her. So
Like, she was a whore.
Yeah, pretty much. But that was like, and then she like dated Marcus Aurelius, and then everything fell apart from there.
Another woman to ruin your life. Okay.
Are you talking like is that Doug? That might be Doug.
Don't say his name. Don't conjure him.
Dougie Fresh? Is it getting fresh in here?
It is Doug.
Oh, it's getting fresh in here.
Oh, no.
It's getting fresh in here. So welcome, Doug, to the podcast. I am getting so fresh. Then he'll hurl the insults.
Another thing for history, the day in history was the day that marked the 1963 March on Washington for the Civil Rights Movement.
That's really recent history.
200,000 people, but it's this day in history.
Ah.
Yeah.
I usually just kind of dabble in like the 2,000 year ago time frame.
You know, like recent stuff, huh?
I plead the fifth on that one. I feel like I don't want to be on record saying yay, nay, or otherwise. No, you were the one who was talking about the Peloponnesian War the other day.
Dude, because we were talking about that's where most of our Civil War tactics came from.
They're just strange because the Peloponnesian War was like, what, 300,
Thought it
500
was.
BC? So that was like 2,500 years ago.
What do they say? BC is before Christ,
No, what
AD
was the
is
one
after death.
what was-
Yeah. But it's actually Latin words. It's like Adonai Domini in the years of Jesus or something like that.
Years of Jesus.
Yep. Now they call it CE and BCE. Common Era and Before Common Era.
Right, yeah.
Because we all got to be PC now.
No, it's because we don't like Christ.
Oh, yeah, okay. There you go. But anyway, so the Peloponnesian War was interesting. And everyone, like, when you say that word out loud, Peloponnesian, everyone, I feel like, falls asleep and slaps their phone. But let me describe it a different way. This is Sparta! Because it was the Spartans versus the Athenians.
Please don't punch me by trying to hit that beat.
Oh, there's a B. Wha-bomb!
Don't move.
We might as well just change this to the B podcast.
The Boof and Bees.
Oh, damn. The beautiful Boof and Bees.
So
And a little asterisk that says, save the bees.
Save the whales.
okay, like the story I was telling you guys
Save
earlier.
the whales instead.
W-
Boof and Bees podcast, save the whales.
WWE wrestler Bray Wyatt, real name Wyndham Rotunda, passes away at 36 from a heart attack.
Right.
They're saying it stemmed from a pre-existing heart condition that was whatever the fuck word
What are the fuck word?
that I got wrong, but it was basically
Master debater?
he got COVID and it basically caused health issues, and at 36 he died of a heart
Now,
attack.
did he have the vaccine or just have COVID?
I would imagine the vaccine because I think they all had to have the vaccine.
Yeah, because one of the side effects of the vaccine was supposed to be like slightly increased risk for cardiac arrhythmia. Or maybe sudden cardiac arrest. That's another one.
But then there's cardiovascular disease overall.
Yeah.
There's an increase.
But they're saying a pre-existing heart condition.
It's nice that they
That
concluded that it's not going to increase your risk of diabetes, though.
Oh.
So
Walter
black
Brimley
people
would
can
be
relax.
rolling over in his grave.
Diabetes.
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 I got diabetes.
Well, I'm Walter Brimley. I got
I diabetes her over my leg.
What?
I was watching porno in the shower and so I decided to diabetes it.
Jeez.
Sorry, I feel like I got a little lightheaded there.
This is just the punny day, okay? We're just.
I'm just glad I have power back. 'Cause
Oh yeah, did it finally come back on?
Were you one of those people that was without power?
until this morning, 4 days.
No, at least it wasn't Wednesday.
I didn't know that. You never told me that.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Well, okay. Well, let's talk about last Friday when you were doing the drunk barber, but you told me not to come.
Yeah, was your driver?
Yeah, you didn't see the drunk barber.
I didn't tell you not to
drunk
come.
barber?
Yeah, last Monday you said something about drunk barber. I was like, oh yeah, okay, let's do it. You're like, no. And then all of a sudden you pop up and you're live and it's drunk barber and Steph's like, oh Nick, you should be here. I'm like, John told me not to come, dude.
So,
Wait, so what's drunk barber? You gotta fill me in.
Yeah, look at his hair.
it's,
Oh, okay.
I wasn't
Got
there
it.
that long. I was only there for a little bit, but I decided, I literally didn't even decide to until, she's like, all right, let's, go in the kitchen, I'll cut your hair. And I'm
Right.
like, and then I pull my phone out and I'm on John Moves Spoofin's page. He goes, what are you doing? I'm like, we're just going to go for 5 minutes on this.
On the podcast you went?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Special edition.
So we get done and I'm like, man, you were shy. And she goes, I really didn't want to let people at work know about things.
Oh,
I get it.
You gotta just talk. You can't be shy.
Well, some people have responsibilities. They're not just
Responsibilities.
degenerates like we are.
That's fair.
They can't just
You're
walk
keeping
around
your
with
life together there, John. You just need more money.
doesn't everybody? Got 99 problems, and all of them would immediately be solved by
with
more
cash.
money. Yeah.
Cold, hard,
Like when people say,
narrow.
money can't buy you happiness.
Yeah.
More money causes more problems. I'm like, bitch, have you ever been
Been
broke?
poor and broke, yeah.
Have you
How
ever
much
been broke?
gas is in your gas tank right now?
Yeah.
Not
Sorry.
a lot.
Do you fill up? Are you one of the people, like today I went to the gas station And I was.
No, I do $10 at a time.
Oh, I
man.
was
I'm
was
broke.
putting in $15,
Yeah.
and I look and I pull up to the pump. Someone put in $5. I'm like, I feel this person. I feel this person.
That's like a gallon and a half. Not even a gallon and a half.
No, I was like, I feel them, dude.
Well, John, I'm not sure if you wanted to tell a story about what you used to do at the gas station with the pre-authorization on your card.
Oh, they don't do that no more.
Really?
Oh yeah, you can't do that no more.
Huh.
Pre-authorizations?
So when you used to go to the gas station, certain ones, not all of them, but like
Yeah.
Sunoco's, you could do it. You could swipe your card, and it would bring up $1 just to see if the card had, whatever.
Right.
Then you could pump as much gas as you wanted, even if you didn't have the money in there.
And then we'll go to pending.
And then, and then it would pend, and then eventually it would go through,
Yeah.
but you would overdraft. But you can do it. Now you can't do it no more.
Well, yeah, because if you got the money back in within the next couple of days, then you'd be good. But
Yeah.
you could technically overspend whatever you had.
Yeah, exactly. So like I'd go to the gas station and I would swipe. It would put $1 in my card, but you couldn't do it inside. You could only do it at the pump. And then you could fill your tank. So you had $20 in your account. It cost you $35 to fill your tank. You could fill your tank, and it would take like 2 or 3 days for it to go through. Then it would go boom. You would overdraft, but then you get paid a day or two later. You're fine.
Right.
They don't do that no more now. Now you swipe it at the pump. You put in 35. It's taking 35.
Yeah. Well, doesn't it like pre-authorize still? Like, it still goes to pending, but
It goes to pending.
Do the $1 thing.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it takes out whatever. So like mine, with my one card, prepaid card, it does $75 automatically regardless if I spend it. And then I get the difference back.
It's
instead.
like Pilot Filing J did that. It's like a huge pain in the ass. You go to like a trucker stop. Sometimes the pre-authorization is $100.
Oh my god. Dude,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Like if you're getting diesel, yeah, it's like $100, and it doesn't matter if you got $5 worth. You'll lock up $100 on your
Nobody's
account.
only getting $5 worth of diesel though.
No one. No trucker.
Somebody with a TDI, I don't know.
Well, trucker-wise.
No, never.
No.
Yeah, you're getting
They're
hundreds of
filling
dollars.
up at least. Or at least you're in half the tank. Man, those tanks are large.
So what do you guys feel about the storm? Do you feel it? Do you not feel it?
Oh my god, I dragged my dog to the basement. And my dog's like, what's going on? I'm like, you didn't hear that? You're scared to shit in your cage. Let's get to the basement, girl. Come on.
Woke up.
Nothing will.
Woke up like nothing ever
Willowick?
happened.
Dude,
I
I was driving around Menor, man. There's trees down everywhere.
Oh no, they're like all cleaned up now.
Most of it.
We-
There's
we-
one on right on Menor Ave. There's a couple streets there that they still have the trees down. They haven't cut it up yet. There's
Well, at least
crews
the
by
power
cities
lines.
that's picking up stuff on the side of the road at least. But
we had an earthquake last night.
what?
Yeah, I didn't feel it though.
I didn't either.
All right.
Yeah, like the what's it called? The centric origin or ellipsis of whatever the fuck. Sorry, I said fuck, but fuck it.
Yeah, apparently there was an
Well
earthquake. I
said.
had no idea.
Epicenter. I just had to swear a little bit to get my brain working.
Okay, Ricky from Trailer Park Boys.
You got a good Rickyism for us today?
It's water under the fridge.
Water under the fridge.
It's not rocket appliances. Got to get 2 birds stoned at once.
Paula asks,
2 birds stoned
Who
at
felt
once?
the earthquake from Madison?
Wow. What time did it come in at?
Like
there was
10:30.
There was 2 of them.
What?
Yeah, I was here. I didn't feel shit.
Yeah, and I was here too. I don't feel that.
Oh, that's right. We were both here.
Yeah, that's
And then that one guy came in, which we won't talk about.
yeah.
Again, another story that you haven't told me yet.
No, yeah, I've not told you. So you're going to be coming in fresh. So how about that Peloponnesian War, huh?
No, no more.
What? Did you like the Athenians or did you like the Spartans?
I loved whoever died the most.
Well, do you want to know who won? And just skip right to the end.
Sure.
This is Sparta.
All right. Well,
Russell Crowe?
Gerard Butler.
Oh, Gerard Butler. Okay.
Yeah, and actually,
Which
Michael,
one was Russell Crowe in?
300.
Okay, that was it. Russell
I think
Crowe
so,
was
right? That was
300.
300.
No, Russell Crowe was 300. It was Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe was
Wasn't he
in
the one that
Gladiator.
played? Wasn't that the guy that played Robin Hood?
Gladiator. Yes.
Gladiator. Okay, so
Oh yeah, Gladiator.
Yeah.
That was a good movie too, man. But I'm thinking about the right guy. He was Robin Hood in one of the movies.
Yes, he was. That
Okay.
terrible Robin Hood movie that no
You
one
didn't
saw.
like that one?
I didn't even see it. I know it was going to be terrible.
I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't the best Robin Hood movie.
Men in Tights, right?
No, Robin Hood Man in Tights was the best Robin Hood movie. Okay, Mel Brooks every time.
Yep.
you know, it was really good. I finally saw the Mario movie last night.
It's me, Mario.
Yeah, but it was funny because like
never saw
it started them off doing the commercial. It's me, Mario, and brother Luigi, and then the commercial ends, and they're like, oh, that was awesome. And they're like talking like perfect English. And I'm like, what the hell is happening right now? That's the only bad part about the movie that I didn't like is they didn't keep that. But I get it because it would have fucked up the dialogue for the movie.
Okay, who'd you like better, Luigi or Mario?
I mean, it depends on who you were as a kid. You know, when you had an older brother.
Luigi is Charlie Day, who's
Luigi.
fucking hilarious.
I'm
And
a
Mario
Yoshi
is, what's his name from Jurassic Park? Jurassic World.
Jeff Goldblum?
No, the new one. He's
With,
Star.
what's his name?
He's Star Lord.
Oh, fucking Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you like Chris Pratt or do you like Charlie Day?
They both did good.
No, I didn't realize.
There's some people that hate Chris Pratt
Why? Who can hate Chris Pratt?
because of his interviews he does or something. I don't know.
Have you ever like looked into his eyes?
No.
It's like the first time I saw the Beatles.
Oh my god.
Dude, that was a little day.
Let's see if anyone knows that reference.
Well, we had a second person come in. Don't scare him away. Hello, second person. Leave us a comment. Know that you're here. And do you like the
It
Beatles?
landed on me.
It's
I
getting
like
used to you. It's like your pet or something.
I don't think that was Buzz Aldrin. No.
Fucking 8 months from now, like, you know, whatever, I'm gonna be sitting here and I'm gonna be like sitting there like petting the bees. Like, here you
You're
go.
okay,
Here
you're
you
okay.
Here you go, my children.
Well, do you remember when Monster Truck used to fly his bees?
No.
What?
Yeah, Monster Truck used to capture bees, put them in the freezer to stun them, but it doesn't kill them. Then you tie like a leash around them, and you walk around and you'd be flying a bee on a leash.
Well, so one of the things my
Okay.
dad said they used to do as kids was they would get like
Jesus Christ.
his sister's hair, like a long piece of girl's hair, and they'd super glue it to flies, and then they'd walk flies around.
If you knew Monster Truck, he is a fucking awesome dude, and
Yeah,
I
he's
would
nuts.
not put it behind. I would not put it past him, 100% to be doing that.
Yeah. He's the one who ran down the freeway.
That's why they call him Monster Truck.
Right. I'm a monster truck.
You had to talk to that second person and they left.
Yeah, they got scared away.
It's okay.
That's cool. I couldn't tell who they were because they're this small. Like that big. I feel like we're in
Tucker Carlson Trump?
a conundrum right now because empty. We can't all three leave and just leave an empty mic.
Then I'll leave.
Oh snap! That was smart.
Son of a bitch.
How's your week, John? Jsonda, rather.
Yeah, that's Jsonda.
Fuck fear.
Drink beer.
Fuck fear, drink beer. Sucking it down. Were we supposed to do a beer one this time?
A beer what?
A craft beer thing?
So, okay, so you know what I didn't know?
Did you buy me a beer?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay, they're getting you one more, then you one more, and then you need to close. They're doing shift change.
Oh, it's just like, can you have them put it on our respective tabs and we'll come close in a second? But we don't want to leave dead air.
I know.
So you don't know, I never knew
Dead air.
what a beer, when someone says they're going on a beer run, what it
Yeah.
actually meant.
You're running out to get beer?
That's what we think.
Yeah?
Back in the day, it was on a beer run.
Yeah.
You were going to the store to grab a case of beer and run out of the store with it.
No way!
That was a beer run.
No way!
It was a beer run.
That can't be right.
Yeah, that's because that's what I heard. It's that a beer run was when you were a kid, you go and you would steal a case of beer and run with it.
Huh. Kind of like a ding-dong ditch.
Yeah, but way more illegal.
What's it called when you run out of the tab?
Being broke.
Oh, dine and dash.
Dine and dash.
Yeah. You ever dine and dash?
No.
I did once.
Did you really? Okay. Not gonna ask you where. I was about to, but
Denny's.
okay. I can see the workers at Denny's going, yeah, fuck it.
We've
I'm
seen-
off in an hour. Who
We've seen
cares?
way worse shit.
It's 3 a.m. I'm off in an hour. I don't fucking
It's 3 in
care.
the morning. I'm coming down off of mushrooms. I put 10 pounds of salt into your food. I get it. I understand. No, what we did was actually back in my high school days, it was a friend from high school, so we were driving, so we must have been at least 16. What we did was went in the Denny's, and we're like, yo, do you want to do it? If you do it, I'll do it. If I do it, will you do it? Like, will we do it together? Yeah, okay, we're in high school.
You actually dine and dash?
So what we did is we took the money and we folded it up. and we put it like underneath like the salt shaker or something like that. I left like a generous tip, so it was like, I don't know if it was like $10, we left a $20 bill. And we left the money.
That's not even a tip though. That's the waiter or waitress having to pay for it, and then you're just paying for part of your tab.
No, if the tab was $10, we left a $20 bill.
Okay.
So we left, like, at that time, things didn't cost so much. It was a long time ago. Inflation, baby. Inflation 2023. But anyway, so we, like, took the $20 bill and folded it up and put it underneath the salt shaker. And then we were, like, looked at each other like, all right, go. And we both just stood up and just bolted it out of the restaurant. We, like, sprinted full speed. We, like, slammed out the door, ran to our cars, and squealed the wheels and pulled away. So they were probably like, oh, they got us, those frickin' teenagers.
How does it feel that you costed some fucking 18 or 19-year-old their money for the night? Do you feel bad?
The money was there. We left them the money. We just acted like we ran away and didn't pay. We left them a 100% tip. I felt pretty good about it. I felt like Bonnie and Clyde. Except that's a little gender bendy, so I felt like Clyde. My friend was a dude, so I guess he was Bonnie. He was Clyde as well.
Clyde and Clyde?
Yeah, I felt like Clyde and Clyde running away from the law, except we didn't even break the law.
Oh, Jesus, dude. That's a small one.
And a little bee.
That's a little guy. That could be Buzz. Well, no, he's not Buzz.
Wait, where's Bartholomew?
That's Bartholomew.
That's very classy.
Yeah, he's a classy bitch, right?
You know, once they get used to us and we get used to them, we're going to be bros. We're going to be friends.
Yeah, I feel like eventually all these bees are just going to kind of come and chill with me.
Yep.
They kind of stopped flying around me, so that like they're like used to me.
Well, eventually, like they're going to lure you in a false sense of security, and then once you feel like fully trusting and fully ready to give your heart over to them, and like expose them to your like joint bank accounts and like going to pop out a ring. That's when they'll sting you right in the ass.
I was thinking they're gonna sting me in the penis and then take everything I own.
Right. But have you ever driven all the way to Pymatuming at 2:30 a.m. after the bar closed just to watch the sun come up?
Don't move.
I'm not moving.
This is me. You can take either. Or both, that
Thank
works.
you, sir.
Shoop. Shoop. Shoop.
I have never driven to Pymatuming at 2:30 in the morning, but also, doesn't the sun come up at like 6? Wouldn't that be a long wait?
No, because it depends. It depends on what time of the year it is.
Okay, so I guess if you started driving to Pymatuming at 2:30. Is that my card?
I think so.
Why do you have my
Is
card?
mine in there?
You guys need to cash out.
Oh, his is in there too. Okay. Can I? Can I?
can.
Yes, you may.
The Battle of Kenai.
Oh, you're a grammar Nazi. But you don't know words, so I don't think you're allowed to
Oh,
do
don't
like
say that word, Jesus.
I'm actually not bad when it comes to grammar. I know grammar. Words are not the biggest thing.
Do you know country grammar?
Hot shit.
Hot shit.
What?
Going down, down, baby.
Street sweeper, baby.
Street sweeper, baby. Sugar, sugar, cocoa puff.
Pass it to me now. Light it up and take a puff. I forgot all the words, but
I didn't even know that was the words.
going down, down, baby.
I'm trying to do math.
I can't do math, so I usually just guess.
I can't do math when I'm.
Math's easy. Okay, simple rule to know 20%. But if it's under $10, you should tip $2 or $3.
Oh no, I do more than.
Yeah. Now, it's always you double the first number, and that's 20%. So if you have a $15 tab, or you double it, those first two numbers move a decimal point over. So you have, it would be $3. 2, double 5, move it over.
Who's the
$3.
shot?
You know, maybe we should take a sip out of this beer so we don't spill it.
Who's the shot?
Yep.
Oh, did you ask for one more
I
round?
didn't.
Oh,
Where did the shot come from?
She said it was yours. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a little.
just here,
It's a little
guys.
cup
it's
of burning
it's
liquid.
mine. It's
Fireball?
mine. Yeah,
Okay.
it's mine.
Oh yeah, drink it fast, otherwise the bees are gonna get it. Don't slap the bees; they're our bros now. And actually, they are gonna try to suck on this, so I'm gonna get rid of it.
That's fair. Sucking that
Oh, you
Fireball,
son of a
bees.
bitch! I was gonna take it because I gotta pee.
Oh.
The bees Dogs like sweet things. If you leave sweet things around, they'll gravitate towards them and they'll sting your ass.
See, this is the great thing about Frank and Tony's is if you come here more than once, they know what you like to drink.
There it is. It's backwards, but it's Fat Squirrels Gone Wild.
They know what you like to drink.
Eventually, we're going to get a better sign, and one that maybe they'll paint it backwards so we can show it forwards.
I gotta pee though.
Don't knock the table.
Gotta pee.
Oh yeah. Hop on up, young man. Have you ever done the Ding Dong Dash?
Nope.
Have you ever?
I wanted to do flaming dog poop once, but no.
Have you ever done the Dine and Dash?
No, the one day we were pranking our neighbors. It wasn't really pranking; it was just pure vandalism. They knocked on the door and I got their hose out and I just started pouring water into their screen door out of their living room.
Ooh.
Yeah, I said straight vandalism.
All right, you ready for a 60-second solo rant? And go.
Whoa, hey. Yeah, well, we're going to cover the Tucker Carlson and Donald Trump debate. I'm hoping in a moment, if you can remember what he wanted to talk about with it. My pure thoughts are this man should not be running for office.
Oh, you doing Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah, we waited long enough. We might as well.
Yeah.
It was like kind of interesting to hear him talk for 45 minutes. I haven't heard him talk in a long time.
Yeah, and it was the only way he could actually handle a debate forum. It wasn't even a debate. They did it like a podcast so that no matter what, he looked good on it.
It was an interview, but it was actually like a very much he was talking most of the time interview. Barely any questions and softballs at that.
Yeah, but even that, like, it wasn't something to really challenge. Sorry, I didn't. I gotta smell it.
Nasty.
Anyway, so it was really just like an old man rambling, it felt like most of the time.
Yeah, it was kind of nice.
No.
It was kind of nice and like
I just also
fucked
think
up
it's,
manner.
I think it's hilarious that he's still holding to, oh, we run the election was rigged, and like there's just so much evidence that that's not the case.
Pauletta says we called people on the phone and asked them if their refrigerator was running.
Classic.
Well, if your refrigerator's running, what do you gotta do? You better catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you better drain out the ice well because that's melting.
I used to call people Seymour Butts and Philip McCrevis.
Is there Seymour Butts here?
So actually, what's funny is I had this toy. It wasn't even mine. I think it was like my mom or dad's toy, and it was called Seymour. It was called Seymour Buns.
Buns.
And it had like an air pump that you would squeeze, and you would turn it backwards, and you would squeeze the little ball, and he would just moon. And it was called Seymour Buns, and he would squeeze it, and he would just pull his pants down.
Oh my God.
The past was so much
Fun.
Unhinged.
Fun.
Yeah. All right, so Pauletta asked, she said we would call people on the phone and ask them if their refrigerator was running.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, you would ask for Seymour, right? Seymour Butts. Or Amanda Hug and Kiss. Anyway, we're talking about Trump. What do you think
What are
about
your thoughts?
What do you think about that guy?
What are your thoughts on the former twice impeached president?
Wow, way to give me the
Load
intro.
the question.
Loaded.
Loaded.
I hate the media because I feel like the media crowds everything, and I feel like there's so much going on that we don't even know about.
Well, we're talking about Trump right now.
Yeah, I don't think you answered the question.
So let's talk about
In general.
the topic.
In general.
We're not talking about the
Dude,
media.
you
we're
answered like a
talking
politician.
about
That was
former
good.
president.
Okay, let me ask you guys. My one boss asked me about this today.
Yeah.
If someone with full abilities came in and went and had the ability to walk into the White House in general, and go, I could fix everything wrong with everything going on, just like that.
Right.
What do you think would happen?
It's a dictator.
No, not like it, but not in a dictatorship.
Okay, that's a terrible question. What's the premise? The whole thing is if somebody came in here,
he was a non-corrupt person that went in and said,
Okay, like a puppy.
I could fix everything, and in a perfect world, and he was allowed to do what he was going to do.
Oh, like a pope?
Not in a dictatorship. but
Popes are
he was
very
allowed to
corrupt
do
in
what he
Italy.
was going to do
Well, popes are supposed to be holy.
and make everything better for everyone. You know what I said? They'd kill him or prevent him from coming in office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so then all the criminals, they just they shower with admiration, and they find them better than the person that would actually help, right?
Like he could literally go in and just take all the corruption out of
All right.
everything.
You can't. You basically can't because people will never vote to give away their own power.
Yeah.
They might do it on the
So-
face of it like a facade, but
So back to the original
truly,
question,
they
real
won't.
quick. What do you think of Donald Trump?
Excuse me. The Donald.
The Donald. I feel like that's an insult to Donald.
I
Blondon.
I feel
His hair is white now.
his toupee.
His hair and skin hasn't
I
changed.
feel
color in
like he
years.
was a
Did you hear about the weigh-ins? They were so like when he was getting
Well, let the man speak.
Sorry, I'm
he
sorry,
asked
my
him a
bad.
question. He wants
No,
to
you're
answer
good.
it.
You're good because you're good.
All right,
I know
so
he doesn't want to answer. I'm trying to hold his feet to the fire.
yeah, I'll bring it back up for him. So there was in Vegas, they were actually placing bets on what he was going to weigh in at when he got fingerprinted and processed at the jail for one of the indictments.
Ready
And
for a comment?
and he came in at 215 pounds.
So,
He wears very baggy clothing.
yeah,
Which also, he's like 6'2", I think, right? He's a tall man.
right.
Taller than us.
Yeah.
How much do you weigh?
I'm not gonna answer that.
How much do you weigh?
I'm not gonna answer
Come
that
on.
We're fat. What do you want?
I actually don't even know because I just don't want to weigh myself.
Well, I forgot my scale in Tennessee, so I haven't weighed myself since then.
You got the southern scale.
Yeah, exactly.
So the whole thing is like,
What do you weigh?
I weigh 155-ish.
You fucking fat bitch.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Can we get like two of you to
Dude,
stack on top or something?
wait. I'm a seal.
or.
Anyway, so there was the bet on it. We're like, I was having this conversation where someone pointed out that the reason everybody makes fun of his hands because his hands look so small is because he always wears clothing that's far bigger than him and his frame.
Yeah, I don't see
So
how
his-
any of this is relevant.
Well, no, it's just he does it to make himself look bigger, even though he's not.
Uh-huh.
He's
All right,
just
I'm gonna cut you off.
overweight.
I'm cutting you off. Sound like this topic. So Pauletta says the problem is they've got to deal with Congress who can never agree on anything.
That's the
Amen.
problem.
Amen.
Is you get a politician that goes, I'm going to do this, I'm going to change this, I'm going to do this, and then
And
they
gridlock.
get in office and they can't do it.
Yeah.
It's not even just like it's not just Trump. It's the president. You know, he's the leader of our country. Is he? Is he
Well,
the leader of our country?
Well, no, it's good and bad though. It's a double-edged sword because historically, they wanted to limit the power of the president because they wanted to make it hard for one person to get their ideas through. They wanted to have broad approval. Well, in practice, what that did is created gridlock in Congress, which we know about, and it created a laissez-faire type of environment, which is pro-business. And that's why our businesses have been able to flourish so much and actually gain, in some ways, say, too much power. But the businesses in America are the top of the world because basically you can't get anything done in Congress, so they're just left to their own devices. They can do whatever they want. And yes, there is the squeaky aspect as well.
You know, I heard a while back too was like the major downfall of our Congress was we cut our budget for our staffers, for our Congress members, our senators, our representatives, where they no longer have the resources to look at all the bills, let alone write the bills.
Oh no, they get like 500-page bills and they got to vote on it tomorrow.
Yeah,
They're not reading that shit.
But they also don't write them anymore. It's all written by lobbyists.
I thought you were going to say robots.
I saw a TikTok cartoon,
Not yet.
and it was just like a stick figure kind of person,
Yeah.
and then it said U.S. taxes, and he kind of looked like Joe Biden, and it was like this figure dude, and he goes, I made $1,000 this week, and then it said taxes, and he goes, nah, you made $600, and he goes, what do you mean? He goes, oh no, you're taking home $600, you're gonna give me $400, and he goes, well, why the fuck would I do that? It's like, well, because you got to pay taxes. Well, why the fuck would I give you my money? Well, because, you know, like, we need taxes and shit for, like, roads and healthcare. And he goes, oh, okay. He goes, cool. So you can make sure I'm taken care of, right? And he goes,
No.
he goes, well, bitch, that's what the fuck you just told me. He goes, that's what the money was said to be for. That's not what the fuck we're going to spend it on.
That just goes back to that Oliver Anthony guy. You heard the song yet?
No. Oh, the country guy.
Yeah, the country guy. Like he's like.
Progressives hate him right now. Conservatives are loving him.
Well, yeah, he's the number one song in the country. Not number one country song. Number one song of every genre in the country. And actually, apparently, that was brought up during the debate that DeSantis was apparently not scoring a lot of points, so he brought up the Oliver Anthony song. And I was just hearing this through like a friend and who watched like a recap, and I didn't personally watch it. But apparently that was like the best part of the debate for DeSantis. He got the biggest cheer when he brought up the song from Oliver Anthony. I thought that was interesting.
Okay.
Because basically Oliver Anthony's like, Washington sucks, but he said it in a subtle way because he was talking about these rich men north of Richmond, where D.C. is north of Richmond.
Yeah.
The problem I have with rich politicians is, do they really know what the struggle is like for the everyday American?
They don't
No,
care.
they don't. They should make whatever the average household income is making and no more. That way, if the economy is doing good, everybody else is doing good, they would make more based on everybody else doing better.
We got a comment, Pauletta says they need to tell Congress they cannot accept any payoffs from lobbyists.
Yeah, but then we also need to establish those laws for our Supreme Court judges.
But the problem is,
because we don't have that now.
The problem is, if you're making money, if you're making the decisions for the country, why would you want to have that stress at $50,000 a year? Or you know what I mean?
Because the power.
So they're
it's
good.
not about like they
Dude,
get
they're
like
barely
300.
there half the year.
I know, but the problem is they're gonna.
They get free health care and they would make $50,000 a year. Do you know how many people would love that as normal citizens?
Yes.
Okay, well,
but
DC
the problem
was
is,
living high, so let's just go 100. Let's go crazy.
The problem is,
What do they make though? Like
the problem is,
$250 a year, or
no one would want to.
$218,000,
No
I think
one
is
would
what
want
it
to
is.
do that for that point of money. But
No,
the
they
problem
absolutely
also
would because
is
of the power.
the problem also is when you go, now we're going to have to do inflation, and we're going to have all these people, and no one's making money. That they need to feel the struggle that we do.
They'll never do that.
Also,
No,
the other
they
thing
won't.
is,
No, they won't.
after they're out of office, they get book deals, they get speaking gigs, they make more money after they leave.
What
Anyways,
is
if they
what
made
is it? What
50K
is the
a
president?
year,
The
It
president.
would just be a setup for them to make more money later on in life, anyways. That
Well,
would
okay,
be
but when they're in
justified.
Congress, they're making the most money because they have the most power to influence.
Yeah.
Well, what is
shit.
it that even a president after his
he
term in
also
office
sucks.
is still making money off of his presidency? Like
Like
what
that
is
pension?
Something.
No, I thought it was book deals. That's what they talk about.
They,
Like,
they
that's
can
what,
do a speaking engagement and make
Obama.
$50,000 in one day for a speaking engagement. Can you imagine that? Make
Dude,
a
what,
year's
no, do
salary?
you remember Hillary Clinton made like $100,000 in one of his, or no, Clinton made $100,000 on a speaking arrangement
That's
in
ridiculous.
Russia.
Do you know-
through his part of his company?
The most amazing and fucking awesome thing was when Jon Stewart, when they were
Clinton's an
trying to
amazing public speaker.
deny all those benefits and stuff for the first responders.
Yeah.
And Jon Stewart,
Yeah.
did you see that?
No.
It was years ago.
Oh yeah, no, it was on
That was
the Daily
fucking
Show.
amazing.
Yeah, he literally grilled the shit out of them.
He literally sat with all these first responders. Many of them were 9/11.
They're
he's-
talking about people they've lost from
and
those
and
fights.
they were talking about cutting the budget for like their benefits.
Yeah.
And he sat there and was looking up, and there was a whole shit ton of empty seats and a few people there. He fucking tore them a new asshole.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was amazing.
Yeah, it's a great
Yeah.
video clip.
I can't believe you haven't seen that.
Nah.
Oh, dude, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It was
Jon
good.
Stewart, I liked him back in the day. More recently, I saw him just like, eh.
No, but
No,
this
he's relevant as hell right now.
this was good.
Okay, yeah, he's relevant as hell right now, but like,
This
okay, when
this
I was younger, I didn't know anything. I just like,
still don't.
I had opinions and I had,
You
who the
will
hell
one
knows
day,
what.
bud.
But now I got older, like, I've been researching especially about the economy. Now I know way more about the economy. So when someone talks about the economy and they say something that's like, eh, I can spot it in an instant. Whereas back when I was young, I was just like, passionate.
There's a difference between though the economy and policy.
The economy
Yeah.
is like it's almost like common sense though.
No.
It's
No.
it kind of is.
Talk
All right.
to an
Hold on. Don't
economist.
talk over and explain.
So, I mean, if it's literally if you just know supply and demand,
Okay, I like that.
if you know supply and demand,
Yeah.
which can go so deep, and then you see that our supply is coming from other countries.
Right.
And then you see what is going on in other countries.
Yeah.
To fuck the supply up.
Okay. So supply shock.
It's if you kind of just see what's going on, and the thing is, I don't watch what's going on in the world, but look, supply and demand. Demand's up,
Yeah.
supply is down.
Right.
Like it goes hand in hand. But like,
Okay. What do you think about that?
I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
but like,
Supply and demand.
but the thing is, like, when it comes down to supply and demand,
international versus domestic.
We're also talking about supply chain?
Well, he was talking about like supply chain shocks versus demand increases. Do you have an opinion about like which one is more relevant?
but then here's
Sorry, supply chain shocks and supply and demand?
And demand increases, demand spikes.
Like when you can't ship things out.
Well, yes, like if, for example, if
like when China shut down there, we all got our stimulus checks. There was a huge influx of orders
Which-
that
yeah,
were
which-
being
which-
shipped
went up
out.
and supply
which
went
Yeah.
we all knew,
Yeah.
that what was going to happen with when we got those checks and all that government money.
Yeah.
We knew what was going to happen.
Right.
In a year or two.
What we should have done is we should have shut down spending for a few weeks till China opened back up, and then we should have started accepting orders again for things.
Wait, who
when
should
they
have
could
shut down
ship
what?
Like the U.S. should have actually temporarily paused ordering from any kind of business that relied on the import of their good from China.
Yeah, but it's not just like
The
I know,
thing,
it's not
the
something
thing
you
with
can
like
do.
supply
It's
and
not
demand.
something you
Okay,
can
so
do.
we're
You're
getting
talking about in the aggregate.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
talking
We're
about like a way to better
we're-
handle the Chinese shutdown to manage the inflation aspect of it would have been to just make it so people didn't order anything from them.
We're
But
good-
the problem isn't just that. The problem is globally people order things that are made in China.
Doug says, Ed.
we're getting oil from another country. Okay.
Yeah,
And
Saudi Arabia.
keeps costs down.
OPEC.
Okay,
We're
and then
getting from
let's say that country is in a conflict with another country.
Let's say Arab Spring.
Now a conflict with another country.
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden, boom, there goes. That's a threat to our.
So we get out of the SPR.
No, that's a threat to our shit.
Yeah.
So then, it's
Gaddafi.
it's resources and all that shit. And
Yes,
then,
like when the Arab Spring got Gaddafi. Yes. Okay, you're saying there's
Gaddafi. What the fuck is that?
Gaddafi.
Omar Gaddafi?
Yeah. Anyway,
What did
so
he do again?
he was a bad guy, and we got him. But he caused a big disruption in the oil supply.
Oh, okay.
Just like you were saying. But go on.
I mean, I don't know much about what it is. It just you just think, well, like we get oil from other countries. If that country is being threatened,
Yeah.
now all of a sudden our thing's being threatened, and then now
Right.
we got to use resources and shit.
Right. Because
to,
we're the Team America, the world police, and we need oil from these sandy places.
in general, and then
Well,
and
that's
then
one
look,
of the reasons why like Russia's excited that the Siberia is melting because there's oil reserves out there, and like 70% of Russia's tax income is coming through from their oil reserves
Yeah.
and through sales on
I mean,
oil.
look at
Runs it like an oil company.
every single product you
Yeah.
have. Every single
Over 5,000 products come from oil.
every single product you have.
Yeah.
Look at it. Made in China, made in Mexico,
Plastic.
made in Taiwan,
Taiwan makes good shit though.
made in Taiwan.
I always prefer things made in Taiwan or Japan over China.
Well, Taiwan and Japan make like computer chips. Taiwan Semiconductors, the biggest semiconductor fab in the world. Or like Japan, they were like very famous like back in the 80s and 90s for making like Sonys and like all these different TVs and electronics and stuff. Whereas China, they're making shoes.
Everything.
They're making
Everything.
clothes. They're making
Everything. Wish.com. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, you open it up and it smells like China.
But it's
Dude,
like,
that was one
but
of the
it's
things
like, but it's okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing is, because they do that for cost efficiency.
Right.
But now, let's say if we did it for, because let's keep products in America
Yeah.
for jobs, because I mean we're fully capable.
It'll never
of
happen
doing-
again.
No, so that's the thing. It's
We're
like,
trying to bring
No, they won't.
semiconductor production back here. We're
Nah,
trying to bring
I think that's
circuit chips
bullshit.
with Intel. Now, the other thing is there's other countries that have decided to do it too because of China's shutdown, where it
Right.
caused a huge shortage of all these important electronics, that they're taking a hit now by their economy because they were so heavily reliant on them being an important middleman in the development of these technologies over there, that now they're losing jobs
You're
and
the
they're
man-
complaining
you're the man
about
in the middle.
it now.
Look at that.
do you think
Yeah.
do you think all Hondas are produced in America and Japan only?
No, they're produced other places. Yeah.
Mexico.
Mexico's big. That's where the
They-
reshoring
they
is.
literally-
the nearshoring.
If you're looking on a lot
Yeah.
at a Honda lot and you see that it looks like Saran wrap,
Honda.
or like actually,
Honda.
or if you look at and it's like just like a big
Honda.
a big film on
Honda.
a car, big film you could peel it
Shrink
off.
wrap.
Film, it's America or Japanese, and a Mexican made Honda
Yeah.
has like this fucking gritty ass shit on it
Really.
that's hard to peel off. But it's and that goes down to the resources they're using for the product. Oh yeah, they're Hondas.
Their shrink wrap is
They're-
different, huh?
There's the peel on the cars is different depending on the country
Yeah,
it comes
they're
from.
probably just trying to cut costs. Yeah, but what I was talking about is like the reshoring.
What's reshoring, please?
Reshoring is like we've offshored the manufacturing to probably China because it's cheap, and then everyone complained like, "Oh shoot, we need the jobs to come back."
Yeah.
So when they bring it back to America, usually the people don't get jobs back again. It goes to robots,
Yeah.
or it's nearshoring, so it doesn't come back to America. It comes back to Mexico. So basically, we're never going to get manufacturing coming back in this country. And by the way, manufacturing in this country is way more hollowed out than you could ever possibly imagine. Because of the way they do the statistics, they cook the books. So they do this thing where if you increase your productivity, they count that as increased manufacturing. Okay, well, if you're like sawing logs or something like that, if you want to saw twice as many logs, you need twice as many people, right?
Okay.
Theoretically.
But if you're manufacturing computer chips, you don't need twice as many people to do twice as many. Because there's this thing where over time it gets way more efficient. So over the past 30 years,
technology gets better.
it's gotten like 100 times more efficient over the past 30 years. So basically, almost.
So technically, you could probably, like, as the technology gets better in theory, then you should be able to bring more of the manufacturing back here
No.
because you'll need less unskilled
No.
workers, right?
Okay,
No, in practice, what happens is all the manufacturing is left. I'm trying not to sugarcoat this. Basically, there is no manufacturing in America anymore.
there's not.
But it's the only manufacturing that's left in America is the chips, and they've gotten so incredibly proficient and miniaturized them so much
All right, let's
that
do a
counts for the
search
whole
here.
country.
So it's okay. So like the stock market,
Yeah.
when you go to invest in something,
Right.
you look at the history of the company.
Yes, okay.
You look at what they're building, or like what they have planned for future products.
Called Moore's Law.
Future products. You look at anything they have going on.
I usually wouldn't do that, but that's an okay way to do it.
Like as far as seeing if they have a future product coming on.
Yeah.
That might be something because that's where you maybe take. I mean, you know more about than I do, but that may be where you take the risk.
Well, you're looking at it in terms of a person that's uninitiated to the stock market, which is fine because you're looking at all the right things to evaluate a company. But if you want to evaluate a stock, it's different than evaluating the company. If you're evaluating the stock, all you want is cash flow. You want cash flow now. You want cash flow in the future. You don't give a shit what the products are.
But that's
You could be selling widgets. You could be selling dinosaurs. You could be selling computer chips.
But when I say the product,
Yeah.
I feel like you would think of like when you're going to invest in a stock, if a company is on cutting edge of a brand new product, like
Yeah.
something good,
Right.
which could also go by with the times on if people are going to be like, nah, that I don't want that, or if it's something that's like, damn, that could be like a really like
Yeah, I don't factor
Change
that in
the
at all.
product.
No. I look at the cash flow. I look at the cash flow and the guidance.
But the cash flow could always change, and that's the
It
thing.
could,
Alright.
but it could change at any time.
So I just looked up. Everybody take a guess at what we still produce in this country.
Can I get a beer first?
Yeah. We'll do it. We're going to do a...
Actually, you guys do it, and I'll think of mine. I'll see if I'm right.
All right, go on.
Agriculture, like or farming products, like goods, like farm-grown foods.
Okay, yeah, some agricultural, but that's not manufacturing. That's agriculture.
Okay.
We have a plant out here that does one of them. The Lubrizol plant does this.
Lubrizol does. They have like.
What is it that they do? All right.
They test. So
they do chemical manufacturing.
Yes, but so.
It's a big thing in the U.S. There's a lot of. Dude, why you guys got to double?
So they do chemical So what they do is they will actually take engines and test new products like oils, like motor oils, and fluids for engines.
That's also not manufacturing. That's testing now.
Yeah, but there is.
They produce their own chemicals. We make a lot of natural, not just cleaners or automotive chemicals. We make a lot of cleaners and Doug made me lose my train of thought.
But that's what they do.
Fertilizer. Now for like farms and stuff, we make a lot of natural fertilizers, herbicides, pesticides.
And that wasn't for you. That was for him.
And they test them there too, because I actually have a friend who does that.
Oh, look, yeah, my buddy.
Friends.
Dude, man, those people are crazy at Lubrizol. All right, name something that the U.S. still manufactures.
The U.S. still manufactures. Mm-hmm. Bullshit. I mean.
Nope. Wrong answer.
What? That's still like I don't know. The U.S. still
Quick welcome for Dougie Fresh over here.
Hi guys.
Dougie Fresh.
Listen, I just got off work, so ignore the purple. But I mean,
you can still pull it off there. You got a little fucking hole in it. Though.
Anyways, back to the question.
that's because of fucking work today. I was supposed to be at a Johnny Go grocery shopping.
Let's do this real quick. You guys want to see a magic trick? Want to see a magic trick? Oh, I fucked it up.
Oh, hold on a minute. You guys want to see a magic trick with that thing?
Did it.
What's this shit? Basically, you just gotta pop it open. Nope, can't do it. You're doing that. I've been drinking a little bit today. So.
Yeah, me too. So.
Plus,
it's always one of those things. We may have lost manufacturing jobs, but we haven't lost manufacturing. The problem is most of it just became automated, completely automated. Yeah. Especially for like cosmetic stuff. A lot of that is all made with limited human interaction. If it's not only for just quality checks.
Henry Ford.
Oh, you got your hair cut.
Henry Ford.
Yeah, I don't look like grandfather anymore.
No, you do.
Jesus.
Hello, Ed.
God damn.
Eddie, do you want to see something really funny?
Sure.
Would you like to be on our podcast?
We're on a podcast right now.
How come I didn't get a beer?
Say hi.
It's running.
Yep.
Hello, podcast. Oh shit.
The ratings just went up 400%.
Isn't she great?
Is the camera just on the phone?
Yeah, the camera's right there.
I was in a car accident.
What happened?
You guys say it over here, girl.
Maddie.
Can you hear me?
What happened?
I got sideswiped on the freeway.
Which one? Which way?
When was this?
2 going east.
When was
I was
this?
right by 306.
Oh my God.
Thursday night.
We're glad you're okay.
You're lucky to.
Thursday night.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's nasty, man.
That's nasty.
Dude, man, you're lucky you didn't have to get medvac out.
Oh, I know.
Oh my
they
God.
didn't even bring an ambulance.
Yeah, I was
Really?
surprised.
Dude, I was
I
like,
got hit 3 times.
Damn.
what?
I was only in it the first time. Joe was in it the second time.
Where do they bring Joe?
Fuck.
They didn't do anything with him. They didn't do anything about us.
So how'd you guys get home?
How are you alive right now?
That's what I'm saying. Like Jesus.
You would look at that and
Jesus
think
Christ.
the person
You
inside
gonna
that
like-
car
Yeah.
is dead.
I thought I was
Yeah.
going to see you for a couple
Yeah.
What kind of car is that?
K5.
Model?
This right.
Or no,
It's K5 is the model. Kia K5.
Oh, Kia.
Yeah.
It was a GT. It was a fancy one. That's my new Traverse.
Yeah,
right
look
there.
Ooh,
pretty,
like
yeah.
a G6.
The fact you walked
Yeah.
away
I'm
from
thinking
that's
about
fucking
the
astounding, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah, good on
Christ.
you.
The
Are you well up for a
traumatizing
high
part was
five?
thinking that Joe was dead.
Oh.
I'm okay. I hurt too bad for a hug.
I believe
Everything
it,
else,
yeah.
so,
High
like I
five?
can
You
bet
gotta be
about to
stiff.
here before it
I'm
starts
still drunk.
hurting. Beyond that, up until I'm like.
And
at
you
a
didn't go to the
90 degree.
hospital.
What?
Do you have health care?
Damn,
No,
you're tough
I
guy.
Oh.
Mugs are $2.
Am I keeping this?
Oh my God, that's right. Mugs are $2.
That's a badass right there.
No. Yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, hold on to it.
You're gonna make cripple me walk all the way back out here.
Oh,
Yeah, dude,
no,
don't
I'm
follow
gonna be
her.
I'm gonna be a gentleman. Absolutely.
Doug's an asshole.
He is sometimes.
I'm not a gentleman, I'm just a scholar.
Sometimes, man. Sometimes.
Do we keep up with the comments? Think Lucia's alive.
Yeah.
I think they're making a new Ford
Man,
Mustang.
there was an accident I saw a while back where I was leaving
New Ford
from
Mustang, Mexico.
Willoughby Hills coming into Willoughby, and they had the whole. No, I was coming back from golfing with my buddy, triple vodka Chris, and another story. We left little bit on the edge of getting there, getting back in time before I had to go to work. And literally,
no, for real,
we're doing like 85 to 90 the whole way back, and then we get to there, and all of a sudden we just see the cars piling up, and we didn't see it until like right after the exit ramp, which we should have taken, and we just see this car. You see 2 cars and a helicopter, and you realize somebody's probably dead in that accident. The car was just destroyed. I think I saw photos of that.
There was an accident at the Daytona race on Saturday. Ryan Reese, I think it was. He's like a newer driver.
Daytona?
Ryan Reese.
Yeah.
Daytona
So this
was
one
February.
accident.
That's a 500. They raced in Daytona over the weekend.
Oh.
There she is.
So
Hang on a
I
minute.
think it was
And then
right.
the other car in the back there in the corner. So like right here.
I think it
The car
was
that got totaled. So look at this, guys.
Ryan Reese or whatever.
This car got destroyed. This is when they had the.
And his golf outfit that doesn't make
By the
any
way,
sense.
we're gonna run this thing all the way down until the battery runs out. So if we leave suddenly, that's why.
That's fair.
Keep it for a minute.
This is one thing about the NASCAR races. He flipped at least a dozen times
So what are we talking about, guys?
and
NASCAR.
and walked away flat clean.
Walked into NASCAR.
I was gonna say,
walked away
really,
flat
I'm
clean.
gonna embarrass the shit out of myself. The only NASCAR driver I have ever really knew was Jeff Gordon. That's only because they made it.
Dale Earnhardt?
Wait.
Dale Earnhardt
Dale
Sr.?
Wait.
Forgot
Was
about-
it,
what about
Praise
that
Dale?
other dude that did that drag race Disney
Fritos.
movie?
Fritos made
That's
like
now
a little
an actual
chip
driver.
in the form of his little car.
Wait, what's the phrase? Something praise God.
Raise hell, praise Dale.
Raise hail, praise Dale.
Amen.
Very good. I know too. Dale Earnhardt.
Eddie and his haircut. Oh my gosh, dude, you finally look like a
Dude, hold on. Wait.
father, not a
Take your
grandpa.
hat off.
I got hat hair.
Look at this. 2 haircuts.
I got hat hair.
2
I got hat
haircuts.
hair, though.
That's a
You need
double.
product. John, you should just put product in your hair.
Nah, I like wearing hats. I like wearing hats. Not everyone can be
Ladies
handsome
and
like
gentlemen,
you.
Rico Suave. Like I said, I've been drinking since I got here, so
London.
Wonton.
Wonton. Let me get the cheers one time.
I gotta pull my
Ting,
wonton
ting,
one
ting,
out.
ting, ting. All right, shameless plug. $2 wontons at Frank and Tony's.
Drive responsibly, everybody.
You better believe I'm gonna get a $5 pizza.
Are you really?
oh, that
Yeah.
sounds so
I can't.
good.
I
that's
can't
right.
eat the pizza here. That's the only thing I'm against.
That's right. Like,
I can't, dude. That always
You
makes
like
me
pizza?
sick. No, I always get the worst hangovers after I eat that pizza. I can drink as much Miller Lite as I want. Second I have a piece of those
You're the
pizzas,
most
I have a
annoying
problem.
human being I've ever met in my life.
Just wait.
Just the most aggravating human being. God, Eddie.
Dude, I'll do pizza from anywhere else.
Listen, I try to be so nice to you, Ed, but you make it so goddamn
Why?
hard.
Because I don't
You
like
guys-
Frank and Tony.
you guys
pizza.
are like an old
You're
married
so
couple.
Un-American.
That's not un-American. You're
Do you like
No,
bald
Eddie,
eagles?
no, it's- you're a
Doug,
communist.
you're overreacting.
Do you like bald eagles? Or do you like dancing bears?
Dancing bears. Eddie,
What's dancing bears?
That's Russia.
That's Russia.
The only reason why I do that is because it's a family guy. Conversation we had last week.
Yep.
You're a fucking
I prefer turkeys.
Turkeys.
Turkeys are more aggressive than bald eagles. So I was supposed to. Oh, wait, no, it didn't shut off.
Yep.
Oh,
Are we
no, no,
almost
it's
there?
still,
We're
no,
at
it's still there.
5%.
It's still there. We're good.
we're at
5%.
5%.
We're low.
All right.
Say your fucking outro shit.
Yeah, we
In
got.
case it goes off, drop stunners, not drugs, but we're not off yet. We're just about to die.
We're
Yeah.
just dark and full of terrors.
That could be the name of my autobiography, and I love it.
The night is dark and full of terrors.
I thought the night is Doug and full of terrors.
Oh!
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Alright.
The night is dark and full of terrors. Ayo, ayo, ayo.
Next time I show
Cheers,
up, I'll look a little bit better. I just came straight from work. Like I said, it was a late fucking day.
All right. Well, I'm not
Alright,
sure if we have
we're gonna
time left,
sign
so
off
I guess
then.
I'll have to do it.
Do it. Say,
John
say your
Wilkes
shit.
Booth.
John Wilkes Booth was a fucking...
Oh no,
Yeah.
it was
Honestly,
Abraham.
never told a lie or whatever. and
Honest
John-
Dave. Honest Dave could tell no lie, but old John Wilkes, he was a spy. See you tomorrow.
Stunner!